Well, hi everyone, a really warm welcome back. I think this is where we left off with the last video. We'd arrived at Setthorns itself and got set up and all the rest of it. And here's a little juvenile one of the New Forest ponies. I've just wandered down the track a bit to get a better look at the other ones. So whatever is on this ground, they're finding it absolutely fascinating. Anyway, I thought you might like to see some of the ponies before we jump in the car in a minute and head off to a place called Millyford Bridge, or more formally the Millyford Bridge Inclosure apparently. So this is a great tip I saw from the Adventure Wheels channel and blog. I'll put some links up in a card above. I saw some beautiful pictures they put out on Twitter, and I thought, right, we must go there when we get to the New Forest. And here we are, so that's where we're heading today. Anyway, do go check them out. They've got both a channel and a blog. It's all about accessible adventures. And they go to some really fantastic places and see all sorts of interesting stuff. So do go and give Carla and Stephen on the Adventure Wheels blog and YouTube channel a follow. Right, so we're going to jump in the car and sneak out very, very slowly so as not to disturb these lovely ponies. And we will catch you on the road. Okay, we've very nearly made it to the car park. It should be just along here on the right. It was a super simple journey over, or it would have been had I not missed the turn onto the A35. Anyway, thankfully we are not towing, so it was no problem at all to take the scenic route, which we did. Anyway, we are nearly there now, so we will just turn into the car park and get parked and then head off for our walk. I may have created a rod for my own back. I told the boys that they absolutely had to get out quickly from the caravan to go for a walk because it was going to rain later. And as you saw from the windscreen, the rain has turned up about 3 hours early. Anyway, they've got coats, they'll be fine. So it could turn into a bit of a monathon. Anyway, we have left the bus back there in the car park, hiding in the trees. And this is the walking route, very easily accessible directly from the car park, and let's go and see what we can find, and I'll take you with us. So as I think I mentioned, we found the link to this walk through the Adventure Wheels blog and YouTube channel, so big thanks to Carla and Stephen for the directions and the where to park and so on. And the walk is also mentioned as part of the New Forest Explorer's Guide, and I'll put a link to that in the description below so you can see the details of the walk itself and where they suggest you go. So the walk is 4.5 kilometres, which for those in Imperial is 2 3/4 miles, and it starts, as I said, where we've parked in the Millyford Bridge car park, and then it's got this nice path here. Apparently some sections can get a bit wet and muddy, so we'll have to watch where we're going. But Carla negotiated it perfectly well with her wheelchair, so I imagine that we wouldn't have too much difficulty with boys in just trainers. Anyway, we were planning to cycle this whole route, which is what I had in mind for it, but as you saw in the last video, one of Adam's inner tubes decided to explode just before we loaded the bikes onto the bus and got the caravan hitched up. But I guess thankfully it hammed at home rather than getting them all the way down here and his inner tube exploding several miles away from the bus. Anyway, I'll put a link below, and let's just enjoy the walk. And the next little stop-off point will be Boulderwood Deer Sanctuary. Now, we're not particularly going for a walk around there, and we've seen quite a lot of deer today, although there is apparently a very good viewing platform, and during April to September, the rangers feed the deer to obviously act as an attraction. So apparently you can see rather a nice herd of deer. Anyway, it's a bigger sort of built-up place, so there is the remote possibility of an ice cream van. That is the motivation for popping into Boulderwood, to check it out and to see what's there and to see if we can feed again these teenage boys. So here is Boulderwood. As you can see, it's a very big organised place. Loads and loads of parking, although I imagine it's incredibly popular in the middle of the summer. This huge picnic, recreation, games, open area. And then out the back, a lovely shaded picnic area amongst the trees. And there are loos here. And the parking is free, but there's a little machine that suggests a £3 donation, which seems very, very reasonable indeed for, I guess, up to a whole day's parking. And yes, indeed, there was an ice cream van. So we've taken a second mortgage out and got a round of ice creams. Anyway, we're going to head back to Setthorns now, and I'll catch up with you there. Right, we're back. And I thought I'd give you a quick explanation why we have a loo tent up. But before that, look at the absolute state of my poor bus. It's terrible. So this yellow gravel is absolutely fantastic for knowing where the roads are this time, rather than which is a pitch. But my poor car, my poor bumper, the state of it. Anyway, so here's how we're set up this time. Leo's decided he wants some extra teenage space in his own little pop-up pup tent. And we've got the pop-up shower tent up because, of course, we do have a loo on board and a full washroom and hot water and so on. But we don't have a built-in shower. So you probably remember I did a shower video last year inventing a solution for us to use when it's warm enough. So I've brought that with me. I suspect nobody will probably use it this time, but we've got it if we need it. So tomorrow we're going to head down the walking and cycling path that goes right through the middle of the site, and so by the power of video you will see that right now. So yesterday I was trying to film the ending and a pack of the most gorgeous New Forest ponies came to steal the show. And today it's this wonderful little bumblebee who's just fascinated by whatever's going on under this picnic table. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed following us on the walks and it gave you a bit of inspiration if you're ever down in this part of the country. Anyway, thanks for watching. Do give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you are not already. Thanks to everybody who's already subscribed. It's wonderful to have your support on the channel. And we're going to head off now. If you want to see a little bit more footage of the ponies themselves, I've tacked a little bit more onto the end of the video, so do stick around until then. For today, it's just to say thanks for watching and catch you in the next one. Bye for now. See ya. And here amongst the undergrowth we have the lesser spotted Adam, lesser spotted out of the house, however spotted playing with his phone in the middle of the day and missing all the excitement of the ponies going on outside.